Hey, welcome back to Bahasa Little Project. Selamat datang kembali di Bahasa Little Project. So as you know from the title of this lesson, we will be learning how to achieve B1 fluency in Bahasa Indonesia. Now, if you are in a hurry, I will answer this question right away, okay? So if you want to achieve B1, the easiest way to do that is by joining our complete Bahasa course level 1 to 10. So let me repeat it again. If you want to achieve level B1 as soon as possible, in my opinion, the best way to do it is by joining our complete Bahasa course level 1 until 10. It has helped thousands of people, and I believe it will definitely help you to achieve B1 fluency as soon as possible. Of course, it comes with a lot of work, right? Just like learning anything, especially a foreign language, the student needs to do a lot of work. So you need to be dedicated and committed to the work. But if you are committed, again, our complete Bahasa course level 1 to 10 will definitely help you. That's the answer in a nutshell for those of you who are in hurry. But if you want to stick with me in this lesson, we will go through the detail, okay, in terms of how to achieve level B1 in Bahasa Indonesia fluency. Now, before I move on into the elements of B1 mastery, I need to tell you something that I have been telling you since we discussed about how to achieve A1, right? Number one is that uh, we don't really have a lot of tests out there that can measure the students' competency and fluency in Bahasa Indonesia. That's why Bahasa Little Project now developed a comprehensive test to measure your fluency of Bahasa Indonesia. Okay? And if you want to book a seat to know exactly at what level you are, you can email me at xspacebali@gmail.com. Okay, this email here, and we will guide you through the test. And after you did the test, you will know exactly where you are, and also the test result will guide you in terms of what to do to improve your current level. Okay, so yeah, that's the first thing. Now, let's move on and dive deeper into what you need to improve and what you need to prepare to achieve B1 fluency. My apology there. It's kind of hot and cold now in Bali in the beginning of 2024. And yeah, selamat tahun baru by the way. So my second time, bless me. Okay, so again now let's continue our discussion. Okay, listening comprehension. So if you want to achieve B1 mastery, okay, you need to be able to understand standard speech. Okay, you should not only able to understand like super basic stuff like when you listen to somebody introducing oneself, or when people are greeting you. That is obviously something that you need to master already in A1 and A2. But in B1, what you are expected is to be able to understand the main points of clear standard speech. Okay, so if somebody are discussing about their work or their school or their leisure time, you should be able to understand them almost completely. Okay, and you should be able to follow the main points of extended discourse and identify details and straightforward explanations. Okay, you are maybe are able to starting to understand like discussions in TV, or watch a movie, or series in Bahasa Indonesia. Obviously, you probably are not able to understand everything, but you are expected to understand some part, okay, of the discussion. Now, in terms of speaking, you are expected to be able to express opinions. So you should be able to express opinions, and obviously we discuss this in detail in our complete Bahasa course, how to express your opinions and how to describe experiences. You should be able to give reasons and explanations for opinions and plans, and you should be able to describe experiences, events, dreams, hopes, ambitions, briefly give reasons and explanations for opinions and plans. If this is too advanced for you, you should go back and learn how to achieve A1 and A2 in our previous lessons. But if this is for you, let's continue. Okay, and you should be able to handle and engage in conversations, not just listening, right? I've been there when I started to learn English or when I started to learn Francais. I just stood there, right? I just listened to people talking and not really engage with them because I could not do that, right? What could I say? But yeah, when you are a B1 students, you should be able to do that. Okay, and you should be able to handle more situations typically encountered when traveling. Okay, in terms of reading comprehension, you need to be able to understand the main ideas of complex text on both concrete and abstract topics. So if you pick up a newspaper in Bahasa Indonesia, you should be able to understand the main points of the article of the news, right? At least you need to be able to tell your friends or me what is the headline. Okay, what is the most important news today? And you should be able to understand specialized articles, okay, and longer technical instructions. Now, in terms of writing, you should be able to, one, produce clear text, and then second, in terms of grammar and vocabulary, uses a range of structures and vocabulary to convey meaning clearly. So I would expect somebody in B1 to understand how to create present perfect, past perfect, in Bahasa Indonesia, how to create passive construction, right? Obviously, you should be able to master already the present and past tense, and that should be a thing in the past. You should really understand that. So yeah. Okay, and in terms of vocabulary, I would expect somebody to have around 3,000 most commonly used words in Indonesia. You should know that already. Obviously has an expanded vocabulary on a wide range of topics and use idiomatic expressions like, for example, saya suka jalan-jalan sama teman, kamu jomblo ya. So you should also be able to use slangs, okay? Because in real life, again, I mentioned this multiple times in my lesson, that in Bahasa Indonesia, when we are using it in daily activity, we are not only really sticking to formal Bahasa Indonesia, but 50% of it are informal. That's why in our complete Bahasa course, we are also teaching you the informal Bahasa Indonesia, the slangs, okay? Most courses out there just teaching you the formal one, okay? And that's not really the real Bahasa Indonesia, okay? And in terms of grammar, you should be able to, again, this is something that we have covered a bit. You should be able to use intermediate grammatical structure, okay? Yeah. You should be able to participate in discussions, engage in discussions. Sometimes you should be able to lead a discussion. Maybe you will not be able to give a speech yet, but you can manage people. You can, like, ayo teman-teman, mari kita berkumpul. Yeah, something like that, right? You should be able to handle more situations typically encountered when traveling. We discussed that. Also, cultural awareness is also something that most courses out there are not teaching you, but we do teach you in our complete Bahasa course level 1 to 10. Okay, we teach you what are the important cultural awareness that you need to be aware of when you are learning or traveling to Indonesia. Okay, and you should be able to differentiate, is this informal bahasa, or this is formal bahasa, or this is super formal bahasa. Okay, overall, you should be able to have understanding and produce coherent, detailed text on a wide range of subjects. So again, when you are a B1 student, you should be able to already know some lexicography in a wide range of subjects. Okay. You should be able to have some degree of autonomy and independence, takes initiatives in conversation, something that we have discussed. But yeah, in the end of the day, reaching the B1 level signifies a significant step toward intermediate proficiency. Yeah, this is definitely true. At this stage, learner can navigate more complex language structure, express opinions, okay, and you can read the rest. So again, in a nutshell, if you want to know your level, if you are not certain yet in terms of what level you are right now, you can join our comprehensive language test, you can just email me and we will book your seat. It's only $35 by the way for now. And number two, you can join our complete Bahasa course level 1 to 10 if you really want to go to B1 as soon as possible. And also B2, something that we will discuss in the next lesson. Okay, so I hope this is useful for you and give you some idea on how to achieve B1. Okay, so yeah, terima kasih. I hope to see you soon in our complete Bahasa course. By the way, we have level 1 available for free on YouTube and Spotify. But if you want to move forward and improve faster, you are very welcome to email me and join our level 2 until level 10. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa.